All right, so we are starting on Dreamland, which is amazing. Oh yeah, both Israeli. That's cool. That's cool.
That's really cool.
So yeah, of course this stage is in singles amazing for Samus, but in doubles not so much because her recovery takes forever.
Yeah.
So her teammate can get 2v1 all day.
I feel like it's a huge tempo loss for Samus to have to recover, right? Because she'll have to waste like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
and
at
20
worst,
seconds, yeah. 20 seconds is at least enough time for a combo.
Yeah,
or
definitely,
two,
definitely,
maybe.
yeah. It might be 2 stocks in case of like Pew Pew or something, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely rough.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a dangerous time for Zoler.
Yeah, definitely. It's like we discussed earlier when we saw Zoler playing singles against Stacks. I was like, there's gonna be at least one SD on Zoler's part because if there's one thing that I'm certain of, then whenever I see Zoler playing, he's gonna SD.
Okay. I didn't know he had that kind of reputation, to be honest.
Yeah, it was just the first stock, the very first stock. So yeah.
But at least I mean he got it out of the way.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what he was planning on. That's why he did it.
We mentioned Samus being slow for recoveries, but it's not like ICs or Sheik is that much better.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm watching ICs recover and like Sopo.
Yeah.
It takes forever.
Yeah, ICs definitely rely on their floatiness, so they can like drift towards the stage as long as they can, and then like start the side B.
That takes a while.
Definitely, yeah.
So I think this match in particular on this map will be all about who can abuse the remaining teammates, the one that's on stage.
Yeah.
As hard as they can. And so far, neither team has been doing a good work of it. Because I've seen Zoler wait for like 7 seconds on the ledge, waiting for a Void to recover. But he could have helped Daydee deal with the Sheik in the meantime.
I think so as well, yeah.
Right? And Sheik would be long dead because she still has 4 stocks. So
yeah. So, wow, and Zoler died again, not being able to recover properly. He could have recovered at this point, so... dude, Zoler really needs to wake up right now. It's been a long day. He played in the first wave of pools, so I guess he's a little bit tired maybe at this point. But, you know, there's no way that this is an excuse to lose to virtual nobodies from Israel, you know? That's not a known region. These are not known players. And
he has
Zoler,
everything to prove.
Yeah, exactly.
That is very true. Yeah. Whereas like Zoler and Daydee, they're well-known mainstays in the community in Europe.
And they're at home, basically. You know?
They're at home.
On their home turf.
They're at home.
What the? Who did he? Did the Sheik play throw needle?
I'm not sure what happened, to be honest.
Because it just evaporated. Man. We saw earlier when Nissa played against Daydee that Nissa actually hit a fully charged shard shot with the forward air of Peach.
Nice.
So it just evaporated it with a crown. It's like, oh my god, this move.
Hey, he loses to a lot of moves, surprisingly. You would expect it to be transcendent like Falco's lasers, but it's really not.
No, it really isn't,
Zoler, it's not the time to go to the ledge. Wait for your teammate, I would say.
Yeah. Alright,
it turns out okay.
That's going to be the Ice Climbers, and now they're even in stocks, but Zoler is already at 79%.
Yeah.
So like a down smash by Ice Climbers could send them pretty far away.
Yeah. Or if dash attack fair by Sheik and the stock is gone.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, Sheik could have utilized the situation to needle Zoler there, but didn't expect him to recover that way.
That might have been a bit of...
That's gonna be Zoler.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe a bit of miscommunication. Maybe he thought his teammate was gonna try to down smash as an edge guard. I'm not sure.
So now this is also a very dangerous situation playing against Sheik and Ice Climbers. If they kick off Samus and she needs to recover forever, if the Ice Climbers get a grab, they can basically wobble them up to like 80 or something, you know?
Yeah. Because the problem for wobbling is that it takes too much time. But if you have that time available,
exactly.
I mean, why not?
So yeah,
that's a very good point.
It doesn't look like the stage pick here paid off for green team at all, for red team at all.
You were talking about Zoler waking up, but I feel like he's starting to wake up a little bit. Like he got a mash that was as fast as it could be, 20% on the right side against Void. That was very clutch because if he got back thrown, could have been the stock, could have been the game. Clutch,
right, so now
smashing.
The Sheik's almost dead, the Samus is almost dead, the Ice Climbers died right there. All right, that is so unfortunate for VirtualVoid. He took that stock off Bamboo, and Bamboo is at so high percent at that. Wow, red team clutching it in the first game. VirtualVoid and Bamboo not too happy, but still laughing.
Still laughing. They're like, how did we waste that?
Yeah,
we had it. We had it.
They really keep the blue team honest. I did not expect that at all. Not blue team, they're actually red team. But I think they must have rock, paper, scissors for the team color because Zoler and Daydee both play the blue color.
Every time. They did at first. They were all blue when the game first started. But I think this set is going to be interesting in the way that the mindset for the blue team, for the Israelis, seems to be better than the others. The others, like we said, have everything to lose because these players are unproven, right? So it's harsh for them. Even though I think Void was #1 in Israel.
Oh, yes.
That's why I heard about him in the first place.
Oh,
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I need someone to confirm it to me, but let's say 50% sure.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't want to judge him by one game, but he really screwed up that last game, you know, by being shine spiked so early. But
it happens.
You can't judge him by just one game of doubles, of course.
Yeah.
Especially because Ice Climbers are not known to be great doubles characters at all.
No, so not sure. They need time to set up their sinks and their wobbling and not get in the way of their teammates because they take a lot of space, right? With dash down smash, that takes so much room. It's hard to not to hit your teammate.
Yeah. And then especially like the hitboxes are like six frames apart, so there's always a hitbox like at some point, you know.
I'm assuming they went to Battlefield so she could get easier edge guards on both Fox and Samus.
I guess so as well. And also they because Fox is so much quicker than all the characters on screen, he has on larger stages, you know, he can cover more room more effectively. So they go to a smaller stage, like Battlefield, compared to Dreamland, then Fox isn't as effective anymore.
Yeah.
And also the ceiling is very high, so, you know, the kill potential of Fox doesn't make that much of a difference.
So it's definitely a smart pick, I would say,
I think so as well, yeah. And Samus recovery still takes ages, you know?
It doesn't matter, Samus nowadays, nonetheless, right? Yeah.
And she can't grapple like the wall, like she could on Dreamland, so yeah, I don't know, dude. Very, very solid counter pick.
I like the thought process going into it.
Their alleged thought process. We don't know if they
we
thought
don't know.
about everything we just said. But
I like the thought process we're having.
Exactly. Exactly.
But so far it's not working out. Obviously, Zoler not giving them 2 SDs, and that's the 2-stock lead they have right now, more or less. That was a big difference so far.
Definitely. Zoler not SDing, definitely a big difference.
Yeah.
And
good recognition. That was really close, actually.
Definitely. Oh,
the second hit up there was like a few pixels away.
I think Bamboo really wanted to get that edge guard, but didn't recognize that the 6 frames haven't passed, that he cannot move anything from the ledge after he snapped it. So he couldn't actually edge guard Zoler, which would have been huge.
Yeah. It's not the first time I see that happen from Bamboo, actually. It's the second or third time on this game alone.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little bit antsy, maybe. I was talking about mindsets earlier. Maybe the mood is switching and it's trying to play well.
Yeah.
And the more you try to play well, the less you do.
This is so true. Because if you try to play well, you put like a standard on yourself that you actually don't have when you actually play well. Yeah. Because when you play well, you play the way you want to play.
Yeah, you're not thinking about playing well, you're playing well.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the more you think, the more parasite thoughts you start having, you know, and the less you can be effective.
Yeah. You want to be quote-unquote optimal.
Yeah.
But there's no such thing as optimal in this game.
There is.
Everybody has their own style. We discussed this earlier with Foster when we were seeing Ludwig's getting off ever since he stopped caring. You know, he threw out weird moves and it worked out perfectly well for him. Because that's the way he wants to play. He doesn't want a dash dance cam.
No, that's for sure. Especially with Melee being such a hard game. If you're not enjoying your style and the way you play, you will give up eventually.
Exactly.
It's hard to improve, so you better try to enjoy yourself, honestly.
And that's why Bamboo, oh man. Alright, so I think this game Bamboo dropped the ball. 3 edge guards in a row on Zoler, missed.
Yeah.
Still, they got Zoler to last stock, but now Bamboo was on his own on the last stock, 0%. And against 3 stocks, virtually 0 as well. The 54 on Samus don't matter too much because she can't get any like big combos off anyway because Fox will be there to interfere, so yeah.
And it's even the neutral is difficult because she has to play opposites. Because basically she wants to play slow against Samus and make sure, okay.
Alright, yep, that was a 2-0 on a handshake. I think,
Still laughing about it. That's good.
I think ever since like Zoler and Daydee like turned around the first game, they were like super happy. Because before you could